Hi, I am R. Venkatesh, Assistant Professor in Electronics and Communication Engineering Department at Rohini College of Engineering and Technology, Anjigramam, Palkulam, Kanyakumari districts. So, in this slide, we are going to see an ultra high capacity network which is used in optical communication. So, after the completion of this slide, student will be able to explain the basic concept of ultra high capacity network which is used in optical fiber communication networks. So, introduction. In A major challenges in a new optical communication system is that the optical fiber channel can provide an enormous bandwidth, at least of 25 terahertz. Due to the dense WDM techniques and ultra-fast optical TDM schemes are used to increase the capacity of long hug transmission links. Via the advance in very dense WDM technology and ultra-fast optical TDM and the creation of the techniques having already allowed to transfer data rates in excess of 1 terabits per second to be achieved on a single fiber. So, yeah, in a particularly attractive in local area networks and metropolitan networks, these technologies are used to transfer the data at very high speed. In ultra high capacity WDM networks, we are using two different approaches for achieving and increasing the capacity of the bit rates that will be transmitted in an optical network. So, one is widen the spectral bandwidth and another one is improve the spectral efficiency. That is, in most of the popular materials of long distance telecommunications applications, that is a silica fiber doped with an erbium doped fiber amplifiers are used. The operation of EDFA is limited to at a 1530 to 1516 nanometer region. When it is combined with the Raman amplifier, that boosts the gain of the signal with a higher wavelength. So we can achieve high speed capacities by widen the spectral bandwidth and improve the spectral efficiency. Widen the spectral bandwidth. In optical amplifiers, the bandwidth ranges from 1530 to 1516 nanometer, whereas by broadening techniques such as boosting the gain at a higher wavelength with Raman fiber amplifier, this EDFA bandwidth can cover 1530 to 1610 nanometer ranges. So, the number of wavelengths that can be sent through a system will increase greatly. Similarly, to improve the spectral efficiency by increasing the capacity of WDM links is to improve the spectral efficiency of WDM signals. This will increase the total transmission capacity independent of any expansion of EDA bandwidth. So when we are coming to ultra high capacity WDM system. Here basically two different approaches will be used. One is bit interleaved optical TDM approach and another one is time slotted optical TDM approach. So below that we are seeing a block diagram of an ultra high capacity WDM system. So it contains an optical pulse source, next an optical splitter, next a modulator unit, next an EDFA amplifier and pre-amplifier unit, and last one is the multiplexer unit. Okay, so first we have seen the bit interleaved optical TDM and time slotted optical TDM. Bit interleaved optical TDM. The bit interleaved optical TDM is similar to WDM in that the access nodes share many small channels operating at a peak rate that is a fraction of medium rate. For example, the channel rate would vary from 100 megabits per second to 1 gigabits per second, where the time multiplexed media rate is around 100 gigabits per second. So, Bit interleaved optical TDM. A laser source produced a regular stream of very narrow return to zero pulse, optical pulse at reception rate of capital B. This bit rate typically ranges from 2.5 to 10 gigabits per second, which corresponds to the bit rate of electronic data tributes feeding systems. Next, an optical post amplifier. Next, an optical splitter divides the pulse trains into n separate streams. Each of these channels is then individually modulated by an electrical tribute data source in a bit rate of capital B. Now, the modulated outputs are delayed individually by a different fraction of clock period and are then interleaved through an optical combiner to produce an aggregate bitrate of n cross B output. Here, here an optical post amplifier and preamplifier of EDFA are generally included into the link to compensate the splitting and attenuation losses. At the receiving end, the aggregate pulse streams is demultiplexed into the original N independent data channels for further signal processing unit. A clock recovery mechanism is operating at the base bitrate capital B is required to receive, to drive and synchronize the demultiplexed signals. So in this technique, this clock recovery mechanism operating is required to receive the bit rates of synchronize and demultiplexes process. Next we are going to see the time slotted optical TDM.